Hello LPKPs, Little Pot Kutti Paanai channel members, viewers and subscribers, very good day to you all. So once again, I am really happy to meet you all. This time with a very genuine review about a very famous and a trending website. It is called as HitachiMoneySpotATM.com. So in this work from home job opportunity, we'll try to find out whether we can really earn rupees 50,000 from this passive income idea. So in our day-to-day life, we have the habit of withdrawing our hard-earned money through the bank ATMs, for which they will be collecting some transaction amount. While RBI has given 5 free transactions every month, right now rupees 23 is being charged for every additional transaction. So in this work from home job opportunity, basically you are going to set up a ATM center. Do not worry, because the training staff will tell you the procedure about how you can set up the center, how much you should initially invest, about the width, about the height of this ATM center. You can set up a CCTV camera. You can also have a watchman if you want to. The training staff will also inform you about how the money should be loaded in this particular ATM center. And you can earn money sitting at home for each transaction that the customer makes through your ATM center. I hope it sounds interesting for you all. So without wasting much of our time, let us go straight into the genuine review of HitachiMoneySpotATM.com. So this is the website we are discussing about. So this is HitachiMoneySpotATM.com. Okay. So here they have given the logo of this particular company. So they have mentioned that you can start with a minimum investment of rupees 2 lakh. Okay. We'll try to cross check this information. Okay. So they have mentioned that they have around like 10,000 WLAs, white label ATMs, okay, and still it is growing. So they are operating in 28 states and 6 union territories, 570 districts so far covered. There are like 8,000 plus franchisees. We do not have any information regarding their technical details. They have also displayed the success stories over here. So if you go through the ATM services, for example, if you go down, okay, so there is one section, click here to check the list of banks, okay. So you can see the list of banks. For example, in India, if you go with regards to North India, like we have like Ahmedabad Mercantile Cooperative Bank Limited. We also have Sri Vasavamba Cooperative Bank Limited, Kurla Nagarik Sahakari Bank. Okay, we also have different banks. If you go for South India, we have Union Bank of India, Canara Bank, South Indian Bank, Indian Bank being mentioned. So here we have two options. Either you can become a franchisee, or maybe you can become a master franchisee. For example, if you want to become a franchisee, they are asking you to fill this particular form. You need not have to wait to fill this particular form. You can actually contact them through the email ID, or maybe you can contact them through the telephone number. And they have clearly mentioned, are you willing to make a minimal investment of rupees 2 lakhs or more for this particular ATM franchise. So you wanted to become a franchisee if you want to set up just one ATM center. So suppose, let us take in the case, if you want to set up multiple ATM centers, then you can go for master franchisee. Okay, like 2 or more, you can go for this one. Also here they have given some steps. Okay, so here you are going to connect with them. Then you are going to meet the expert. They will be discussing about the procedure that needs to be followed. Okay. Then the agreement will be signed and you should start working with the particular ATM centers. Please note that they are available globally too. For example, Brazil, Canada, Mexico, USA, also like Asian countries, you can find it over here. Fortunately, each of these links are being redirected to their particular website in the regional languages. Please note that the minimum requirement for setting up this ATM or maybe customer resource management is 8 feet cross 10 feet. Okay, the shop in shop should be like 6 feet width, cross 6 feet height. Okay, and here we have one post being mentioned. Okay, so it should be like 2 feet width as well as 2 feet height. There should be a single phase electricity connection. Minimum it should be 1 kVA. Please note that it is your choice to set up a CCTV camera as well as a watchman for security purposes. In a similar manner, you can go for co-branding with several banks, what we saw in the website. Suppose if you want to post some advertisements within your ATM, that is also possible, but please try to contact with this particular website. If you go through the resources, you can see about their history, about what they have done, over the years. You can see any relevant technical questions with regards to frequently asked questions. As I told you that the training professional will explain you about all the steps that needs to be done. For example, how you will try to load the money in the particular machine. In case of any issue, how you will resolve them, everything will be explained clear cut. We decided to check for this particular website in the Google, okay, HitachiMoneySpotATM.com reviews, or maybe real or fake. We have some reviews from justdial.com. Also, we have some experiences being posted in reddit.com. We also have reviews in ambitionbox.com. Before going into the reviews, we will try to go check their social media platforms. For example, in Facebook, they are active as a Hitachi Money Spot ATM. This is a page, okay. So here we can understand that the parent website is actually prigaindia.com. They are operating from Jaipur. So here in this particular website, they have mentioned Hitachi ATM. If you go to franchiseboomi.com, they have mentioned that you have to deposit 2,20,800 in Indian rupees just for setting the ATM model. Okay, suppose if you want to set up ATM as well as customer resource management model, then you have to deposit 3 lakh in Indian rupees. Please note that if you are depositing 3 lakh in Indian rupees, then you will be getting a refundable deposit of 70,800. But in reality, I'm not quite sure whether they will refund this particular amount. If you go through justdial.com, they have achieved a 3.1 star out of 5 star. Out of 5 ratings, okay, we do not have relevant information being posted. If you go through reddit.com, we have some real life user experience, okay. For example, there were some people who have set up the centers earlier in Kerala as well as Karnataka. We have got the information that the total amount is not 2 lakh, but it is actually 3 lakh in Indian rupees. One particular person has set up this ATM center and his first month income was around like 8,000 in Indian rupees. For shop rent, he has spent around like 5,000 and the electricity bill was around like 1,200. Please keep in mind that this is not the exact story. Maybe if you have plans to set up in your area, maybe the cases are different. With ambitionbox.com, that this particular website has been rated as 1 star out of 5 star. One particular person has mentioned the comment in the Hindi language. I'm trying to show you the exact translated version. Okay, so he has mentioned not to deposit any money to this particular website because it is like a waste of time. Actually, I do not agree with this particular comment because you agreed to be a franchisee for this particular website. For example, let us take in the case you want to be a franchisee of KFC company. Okay, KFC will definitely tell you the rules, regulations, the procedures that needs to be followed. Ultimately, it is your responsibility to bring the customers through your lucrative advertisements. As you can see that they are operating from Firoz Shah Nagar, Mumbai, and they also have a toll-free number. We also have an email ID being associated. So they are very transparent enough. Well, about this particular website, we can understand that they are very open enough. Not only in India, but also in the other countries as well. They have expanded their businesses and it has been growing very well. I'm not too much interested in these negative reviews because you agreed to be a franchisee of this particular business. So it will take some time in order to get your initial deposit amount. Let me tell you that it is not always possible to earn rupees 50,000 per month. But if you are putting some consistent efforts and maybe if you have set up this ATM center, then there are more chances that you will be getting your deposit amount within 4 till 6 months. And after that, you can start earning decent money. Let me tell you that it is a completely legal company. So if you have any clarifications, questions, queries, positive or maybe negative experiences, please share them in our comment section. So I'm sure you have benefited a lot out of this useful, genuine work from home job opportunity. So see you then in another interesting, genuine review of another work from home job opportunity. Till then, happy earning.